My brother died at 7:14 p.m. on a Wednesday. The official report said he reached for a weapon, said he lunged, said the officer feared for his life. They said it was clean. Justified. The dash cam malfunctioned. The body cam was disconnected. There were no witnesses. The funeral was small, closed casket. I wore his favorite hoodie, the gray one, the one with the tear in the sleeve, because the suit they gave us from the coroner didn't fit. His name was Isaiah, 22, college dropout, but not because he failed, because the loans were killing him. He worked 2 jobs, wrote music at night. He never carried a weapon, never even had a speeding ticket. But that didn't matter, because on that street corner, he looked like a threat. They closed the case in 11 days. No charges, no suspension, just administrative leave with full pay. Then even that was lifted. I couldn't breathe, couldn't sleep. I went through his room 100 times, looking for, I don't know, clues, reasons, a note, anything that would explain how he went from buying Gatorade at the gas station to lying dead in the rain. But there was nothing. Until the phone. It wasn't his. It was in a shoebox under his bed, cracked screen, no charger. When I finally got it to turn on, there were only 2 videos saved. One was dark, blurry, but I could make out voices. A man yelling, "Get your hands where I can see them." Another voice, Isaiah's, "I'm not reaching for anything." Then a loud pop, then silence, then someone breathing. I played it over 10 times. It wasn't complete, but it was real. I traced the video data. It was recorded by a man named David Romero, 42 years old. He lived 1 block from the shooting, worked at the liquor store nearby. I found his number. It was disconnected. I found his Facebook. Last post, July 17th, 2 days before the shooting. Then nothing. I went to the store. They told me David quit. No reason given, no forwarding contact. Someone had erased him, just like they erased Isaiah. I went back to the video file, pulled the metadata. It had a GPS tag, 37.40486, 122.23. Same spot where the shooting happened. Timestamped 7:13 p.m., 1 minute before the official incident start. So the police lied. The confrontation didn't begin when they said, and someone else was there. And Isaiah never reached for a thing. I brought it to a lawyer. He said, "It's not enough." I said, "Then we'll find the rest." I taught myself file recovery, pulled corrupted thumbnails from the phone's trash folder. One showed a man, white uniform, blurred badge, reaching into his vest. I found the badge, Officer K. Darrell. He said his body cam had disconnected during foot pursuit. But Isaiah wasn't running, he was standing. I filed a complaint. It was reviewed, then dismissed. No further action taken. So I went deeper. I found an open source software group that helps activists recover data, sent them the phone. 3 weeks later, they sent back a partial body cam video, recovered from embedded backups, shaky, glitchy, but visible. Isaiah standing with hands raised, the officer shouting, no weapon in sight. Then the shot, no warning, just fear. Then the officer picks something up, a dark object, and places it near Isaiah's hand, frame by frame, planted. They called it clean. I called it murder. I uploaded the video, posted it with the caption, "You turned off the cameras, but you forgot the truth has backups." And that's when everything exploded. The video hit 1 million views in 36 hours. Then the spin started. The police said it was doctored, said it was unverified, said it was edited to mislead. But the people had eyes. They saw. They knew. Anonymous tips started rolling in. One from a former IT contractor for the city. He said, "Officer Darrell had 5 body cams replaced in the past 2 years. 3 malfunctions. Every one during use of force incidents." Another from a city employee, "The system isn't broken. It's programmed this way." The city opened an internal inquiry, but I didn't wait. I sent everything to an investigative journalist. She cross-referenced all of Darrell's past stops, found patterns, Found footage in a city database, mislabeled under wrong badge numbers. Found an entire archive of scrubbed incidents. Same tactic, same gaps, same lie. Then we got access to the internal audit log, encrypted, but the software group cracked it. And inside, manual deletion logs, including one marked July 19th, 1913, file BDKM2, Officer Darrell removed by admin override. There it was, proof they tried to erase the footage. We published the full report, titled The Frame Job, How a City-Led Officers Erased the Truth. It hit CNN, MSNBC, BBC. The DOJ announced a civil rights investigation. The mayor issued a statement, "This betrayal will not be tolerated." The governor promised accountability. They arrested Darrell, charged with manslaughter and evidence tampering. But I didn't care about headlines. I cared about truth. They exhumed Isaiah, reran the forensics, confirmed no gunpowder residue on hands, no fingerprints on weapon entry, wound angle inconsistent with aggressive movement. And that's when the case cracked open. The city offered a settlement, millions, NDAs. Silence. I said no. I wanted reform. We passed the Isaiah Act. It included mandatory third-party bodycam backups, public access to incident metadata, civilian review boards with subpoena power, jail time for officers who disable cams without medical cause. I visit his mural every Sunday. It's on 14th in Maine, painted by the same kid Isaiah used to mentor. It shows him smiling. And the words below, they tried to delete him, but we made him impossible to erase. Now I speak in schools, in courts, on stages. I tell them what I've learned. You can turn off a camera, but you can't turn off the truth. My brother was shot by a cop. The body cam was off, but I found the video they tried to delete. And now, so did the world. Thank you for watching. If you want to get more of that kind of stories, press like and check out our channel.